Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's Place World, where we do reviews. We're going to go back to the real, and we're going to touch back on the topic that they were talking about doing girl chat. We have another caller who has come in or who has wrote in to the show wanting advice from the ladies. They've gotten themselves in a little pickle of a situation and they don't know what to do. So they're asking these ladies on the show, since they have this segment, what to do. So the question that Christina had wrote in about was that she had a friend that was dating a married man, and should she get involved? And of course, Adrian took her spiel and said, if she was a friend, she would tell her friend she's wrong, and nothing good would come out of the situation. And she gave her a little statistic: about 90% of women who fool with married men, they never leave their wives. So the other 10% may be a situation where the men have left. The woman won for breaking up a relationship. And then again, you can't really say because it takes two to tangle. Maybe the person really didn't know they were married, because men are like that and women can hide stuff too. But when the shit hits the fan, it's like, okay, what do I do? I give the ones that really didn't know a break, because they didn't know. They wasn't given that information. And they can and do it and will. Some people are very naive, just because they never meet you at their home or never invite you to meet their family members or never invite you to their home and this, that, and the third, or you have to call before you come over. You can't just show up. But that's not a telltale sign. Cause I don't even like my girlfriend showing up. Hell, family, call me. 'Cause I might be doing something personal. Hell, I might just don't want to be bothered. Don't want to see nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a telltale sign. If somebody say call before you come, or let me know, just don't drop by. It just be a preference of theirs that they don't want to be inconvenienced that way. So that's a good thing. So, but Adrian just said she would just give her girlfriend the 411. Will give her the statistics. It's not gonna work. So we move on today. I kind of like that statistic thing, but like I said, if love has already been there, you've been dating this person for years or several months, like meaning 6 or to a year, not the puppy love stage from 1 to 5 months. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still learning each other, still growing, but you're getting spending quality time throughout the months, and definitely it's gone to a year. You should know a lot about that person if that person is interested in you. And like I said, the game has gotten strong out there. It's kind of hard to tell, because hell, it's hard to tell who's a man and who's a woman right now. So when you sitting up there talking about a relationship, when you're trying to be involved with somebody who's married, that's just throw another whole spin in the mix for flavor. So I can't say I fault that person, especially if they didn't know. I would just say, okay, you're in this situation. It's not going to be a situation where it's going to be good. Because if he lied to you and he kind of kept the situation away from you, then how good is he really as a man? Or, if it was on the other flip side, how good is this person as a woman? If they can't tell you the truth. They ain't telling a spouse the truth. So what could you really get out of this, as far as honesty and trust? You know what I'm saying? But if the person continues to mess with that person and deal with that person and become the mistress after they've been given that truth, then yeah, that's a big red flag. That's a no-no. So anyway, we go to Lonnie. Lonnie says, why does a lady uh want to leave, or why don't she want to leave if she's getting given that information? And of course, Lonnie's chiming in here and there. And then she was saying that some women want to just go mess up people's marriages. And we do have the ones, and we do have the men that feel like, shoot, if I can't have like you ain't gonna have it either. I'm gonna expose what you've been doing. And then, excuse me, it could be a situation where they just want to play with the person. They don't like them per se, and they just want to be devilish and just break up the marriage just because. And then Lana says, for her, she would not get involved. She would tell her friend, don't tell her no more about the situation. Um, that's something you shouldn't be doing. Don't talk with me ever about the situation. I don't care if he don't broke your heart, don't broke, don't lie to you about something. I don't want to hear about it because I already done told you that's not a good thing, especially when you don't found out that the person's married. I know some people even go and date people that they know that are married, but they don't care. They want to be that mistress. They just want to be like, they don't want a man, but they just want to get their groove on here and there, and they just want to be that booty call for them. So, you have women out there for that. So I was, definitely glad that Lonnie was like, it's wrong. We're not going to talk about it. She want to get to heaven. She don't want no blood on her hands. I was like, okay, Lonnie, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. And she might be talking from experience. Who knows? Okay. Then we go to Gina. Gina says she would have to slap her friend silly. And then she goes on and give her own personal uh experience that she comes from a family of infidelity. She may have said it within the show. I don't know if the mother cheated or if the father cheated, but it really tore their family apart. And that's something they lived through, and she don't want anybody to even think about going with somebody who's married, especially if they've already known that they are. It's different when you don't know, but when you find out, it's like, okay, I'm not fooling with you no more. And get yourself mentally together because you might have really been into that person. You really probably saw yourself building a life with that person. So I was kudos for Jeannie for trying to bring us some really enlightenment on how strong fidelity is and how it does impact the children and the family. And sometimes you don't have that resolution where the family stays together or the husband and wife stays together. Um, then we go to Lonnie. She says, it really depends upon a lot of different factors, but you have a lot of women, you have a lot of men that's just not good, and you have a lot of men, a lot of women that are good, and you have to keep that balance. And basically, people are going to do what they want to do regardless of any type of situation you give them or a scenario to help them make their conscious decision, have that morality going on. But eventually, and when it's all said and done, they're gonna be going out their emotions and just and their opinion of what they want to do. So it was pretty much okay. You do you. I'm gonna do me, but I don't want to hear about it. Then last but not least, Tamara says she would tell her friend, "Are you ready to deal with the consequences that's gonna come with you messing with a married man?" So I'm like, she eloquently put that up in all one fishbowl. You know what I'm saying? She just threw all the cards in there and say, hey, this is this. You go through it and see if you're a strong enough woman to be the mistress. Because that's basically what you is. Because just like Adrian said, 90% of the men do not leave their family entity. They do not leave their wife for that person. So that was a good segment. I see a lot of people are definitely still struggling with these issues that seem to circulate. They never go away. People are still entangled with messing with married men or messing with married women. And, the whole thing with part one, the whole crush thing where you start liking your best friend. It seems like these two scenarios always seem to stay in society. And I don't know. I think it's more so people have free will, but they don't make the right choices and they don't care about the consequences. It's more of self-loving. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. We still haven't really learned anything in society. And I just hope we get better to be in a situation where everyone's with a mate, even though the statistics say women outrank men. So that's hard within itself, unless you want to go to Alaska where men outrank women. And I think it's just because of the culture down there and it's cold as hell. Who's gonna go down there? Not a real woman, but no, I love the cold weather. So, but I don't feel like going to no Alaska to have a man. But y'all, that was my part of the review that of Girl Chat for the Real, part two, with Christina's question on um, would you tell your friend that she's wrong in fooling with a married man or not? That was her question. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me. Hope you like that segment, and I'll be coming back with something else if I have time, because I am getting sleepy now. but I'll look for something else and try to tickle your fancy on it. Leave comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And please share my videos, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.